Hello everybody, today we'll be checking out the Chinese New Year event. So first of all, when you log into the game, make sure you unlock the growth plan. Otherwise, you'll be doing your dailies without unlocking it. That means you are gonna do it one day later than normal. It is still fine, you got 5 extra days to do it, so don't worry about it too much. But you might have this red dot here on the makeup if you miss a quest, so yeah, that is kind of frustrating. Anyway, let's move on to the New Year events. So first of all, we have the Temple Fair. This is where you use scrolls to get some of these silver ingots. So you need 2000 to max this one out. And then with 35 starry rolls, that is whatever. With 10 awakenings, you can get up to 250. That means you can complete one of these 4 routes here. 2 of them being Lion Dance, 2 of them is Lantern. So let's check these out. First of all, what was this? The Lion Dance. So the left side on the Lantern Dance is pretty bad. Like, what is this? 5-star heroes for the rewards? Yeah, don't do this one at all unless you are completing the event as a whole, because this is the last one you need to do. And the second one is some scrolls. There's a skin, cores, prophet orbs, whatever. And then we have 8 bags here. This might get you to 15 back checkpoint for the other event we will see very soon. So it might be important, but at the same time, the last reward here is a festival skin selection chest with a 6-star chest, of course. That's just a gear. So this is still not worth it. I think it is not a good enough reward compared to what you can get on the other side of this one, which is the lantern. Of course, this is assuming you can do all 250 silver ingots. So in that case, you can pick one of these, which is 150 masters. We normally pay 300 scrolls for this one. And the other one is Star Spawn cores, 5 red, 5 orange. Both are good rewards. I am still not sure what I want to pick here, to be honest. So it is up to you whether you need master toolboxes, or if you have a lot of them, you can just go for these, of course. However, can you really have a lot of master toolboxes unless you are like spending way too much? And yeah, other rewards are kinda. These are good. I mean, Golden Spirit, I really like those. Dust is very low amount. This is one reroll for a stone. It is nothing. These are pretty useless. This is something that might be worth it a little bit at least. 3000 is like a orange exclusive, I think. So not bad. And then we have some extra Starspawn cores here. These are also helpful. Now that you can also use those to reroll the Starspawn awakenings, they might be even more worth it. Then we get a soul symbol here, 5 of them. This is also not bad. And then grid coins is whatever. This is also pretty bad. And then 100 CSG, that is also fine. And of course, the final reward is Starspawn cores. While the other one is house materials here, 200k of each. Some stellar, 50,000. It's actually not bad. It's worth like 2500 gems, I guess. 50,000 coat is whatever. A very low amount of spiritual essence. This is like not even one level. And then these are more house materials, which are useless. We got another 20 masters here and 20 relics. So this is like 170 masters total with 20 relics. And like a 1 million celestial, house materials. So yeah, that is up to you to decide. If you are doing 250, of course. I mean, if you are doing the 2000 scrolls and also doing the 10 awakenings. In that case, you want to go for one of these two first. If you are also spending, you'll be getting way more. In that case, you still want to complete this part first. Both of these are very good compared to the other part. And then the third thing you want to do is this side, which is the festival skin chest. And then fourth one is the first, which is the puppet. So that is the order I recommend. These two I cannot tell which one to go for first. That's up to you. And yeah, if you are not doing 2000 scrolls, what can you do? Let's check that one out. So first of all, we will check this part. As you can see, the masters here, which is normally 300 scrolls for the Transcendence events, It is 15 of these potatoes, whatever those are. So how can you get 15? Well, first of all, don't try to get that in this part. Because in order to do that, you need to open like 50 silver ingots to even get 5 of these. That's a very low amount. You want to get those in this part instead. Wait, I did not click the correct. There we go. So here it is way easier to get this, like instead of 50 for 5, which is also very RNG, like you cannot get that at all. Here you are guaranteed the 8 for 35. So if you are not doing all 2000 scrolls, don't worry about the other part of the event, only do the lion dance part. And for master toolboxes, yeah, for the Cloud Iron chest, you need to do 70 points here, which you can get 30 from the 5 stars, and then you need 400 scrolls. So as you can see, that is 100 more scrolls compared to a normal trance event. Is it still worth it? I think it is still fine. Like, you get 20 scrolls and a luxury skin selection chest, 400 scrolls. I mean, that is basically using only 80 for getting this one. And we normally do 300 for masters all the time. We say it's a very good value. So 400, I mean 380 for that, plus a little bit of skin. I think it is still fine. You can probably do that, no worries. There is also another checkpoint I might need to show, which is gonna be the sublimation chest. So you need 30 for this one. In order to get 30, you need to use either 150 here, which also gives 10 prophet orbs and 3 cores, or you can do 70 and 70 in each side, which means you are giving up on the 10 prophet orbs and 3 cores, but you are using 100 less scrolls. Again, that is up to you, to be honest. Would you rather use 100 more scrolls for 10 prophet orbs and 3 cores, or not? If not, you can go for 70-70, which adds up to 140. So you need 1100 scrolls to get the sublimation chest. Again, this is more expensive than a normal transcendence chest. I mean, normal trans event chest. Normally, you only need 900 for the sublimation. Here it is 1100 or 1200 if you are going for the 150 here. So that is why I don't recommend that. I would say just skip it or do 2000. Again, 400 is okay. That is also fine. I think if you cannot do 2000 and you have a lot of scrolls still, probably go for that. Like, you never wanna miss the master toolboxes for cheap amounts, I think. So maybe do that. Yeah, 400 seems fine. And then we have the New Year fortune. Now this one you can get some free daily bags. Since this event lasts for 2 weeks, we are gonna be having 42 of these bags for free. And then you can buy 50 more with gems, which is 25,000 gems. So that adds up to 92 of these bags total used. And I believe that only lets you guarantee 8 jade bags, which is this one. So imagine you are getting one of these each. I guess. I don't know the percentages, sadly. We don't have those here, I think. I didn't see it anywhere. Yeah, I don't think we have percentages for any of these, so I cannot tell really how to calculate without knowing the percentages, unless they're all equal. Is it? I wouldn't say so, like, I don't know. We will see. I will open them, I think, today, maybe tomorrow. We will see. And yeah, that is up to you, whether you want to try your luck or not. Then we have the Transcendence Fight event, that is the same as always, 12 Transcendence Heroes. And here is another part of the event that you might want to complete. At least you will try to complete. Because if you are doing 2000 scrolls, you are getting 8 copies of Elena for guarantee. It might be more, depending on your heroic summon luck. So with 8 copies guaranteed, and you also get, where is it here? You also get 25 eternal crystals. With that 25, you can exchange 2 copies into Elena. So that means you have a total of 10 Elena copies guaranteed this event, if you are doing 2000 scrolls. In that case, you need to average 6 points per awaken for all Elena copies, and then you can get the artifact chest as well, on top of all the other rewards. So is it is it doable? I think it is like a 40%, 45% chance maybe to get 60 points. However, keep in mind that we have the B minus stone. I don't know if you have that, or maybe some people might have used it. So this one gives 12 points. That makes the reward only 48 points required for, I mean, in 9 copies, which is around 5.3, I think, per awakening. And since the average is 5.9, of course, this is still RNG. Like, it's not perfectly guaranteed or anything, but pretty highly likely to get that artifact chest as an extra reward. Yep, that is all I can say about that. Maybe if you have other Starlight crystals from other events, like if you have at least 5, maybe you can get another one. Or if you get a little bit of luck in the summons, you might get another copy. Maybe you keep scrolling after 2000 for another copy if you don't get 60 points. There are a lot of ways that this can go. This can go perfectly, or it might be horrible. It's just luck in the end. So that is up to you. But if that happens, you are getting 180,000 sublimation from 2000 scrolls with 170 masters or 5 red, 5 orange star spawn cores and an artifact chest. This is a very good event, I think, in that case. Especially if you have the B minus stone ready for using on Elena. Yep, that is all I can say for this event. Let me show some calculations. And here we go. So I didn't include any of the rewards from Growth Plan or Heroic Summon rewards, of course. These are just what you get extra from the event. So for 400 scrolls, you get 20 scrolls back, limited skin, 150 master toolboxes. You need to use 70 points in Tix for the Lion Dance. And then for 1100 scrolls, you get again 20 scrolls back on all of these from the Lion Dance. With limited skin, 4 6-star puppets here, with 90,000 sublimations. Again, this is 200 scrolls more than usual. You need to use Lion Dance, 70 points to tick, 70 to carry. And for 1200 scrolls, it's kinda almost the same, just that you are using 100 more scrolls here. You are getting cores and prophet orbs a little bit. And then you need to use all 115 ticks in the Lion Dance. Then we have the 2000 scrolls with 10 Elena Awakenings. Now this part is for the masters. The lantern is masters or SS cores. So for the masters part, you get 1 million house materials, 50,000 stellar coat, 20 relics, 6,000 essence, 170 masters, 180,000 subs. You can also choose like 2 artifact chests instead of the subs, of course. Or maybe even 600 masters instead of the subs or artifact chest. And then you might get the artifact chest from the Elena Awakenings. That is up to you. Whether you get lucky or maybe you have more copies from scrolls or maybe from the swaps. So yeah, that is just up to you. And then for the star spawn course part, you are getting 200 million gold, 150 million spirit, 10 pink, 5 green star spawn cores, 5 soul symbols, 100 contract star gems back, and 5 red, 5 orange star spawn cores, of course, with again 180,000 subs, or 2 artifact chests, or 600 master toolboxes, and another artifact chest, maybe, from the Elena Awakenings. And yeah, that is all I have for this event. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.